Welcome to our meditation service here at the Centers for Spiritual Living in Chico, California. I'm Andy Turenne, a licensed religious science practitioner here at the center. And I have the honor today of conducting the meditation service. So, welcome to all of you. The title of my meditation today is I Can See Peace Instead of This. So, here we are. Take a deep breath. Let it out. There we go. Yeah. What a time we live in. Tomorrow is finally, Tuesday is finally election day. We're still under the restrictions of COVID-19, fires in Southern California, hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico, unrest, topsy-turvy, just about every place in the world. But that's okay. We definitely live in interesting times, do we not? Yeah. But the truth is, with all of the appearances, all of these things that are going on around us, it really doesn't matter. Truly. It really doesn't matter. Because you see, we choose to respond, and our responses determine whether or not we are going to be anxious or we're going to be fearful. True. What we know is that anxiety and fear come from our thinking that we are separate from our Creator, separate from God, separate from Spirit, separate from divine source. Truth is, we are never separate. No. We are divine beings. We are one with the divine. The divine lives in us. We live in it. We live, we move, we have our being in the divine. Anxiety is a creation of the ego trying to fool us into thinking that we have control over everything, which we do not. Certainly not what is out there. We only have control of our own being, our own mind. For those of you who are familiar with the Course in Miracles, it says, when you are anxious, realize that anxiety comes from a capriciousness of the ego. And this need not be. Dr. Ernest Holmes says that we are poised in a sense of peace, which comes from our complete faith in God as the light, the power, the inspirations of our life. There will be no uneasiness or anxiety about any outcome if we know, whether waking or sleeping, at every step of the way, God is with us. Back in the Course of Miracles, it also says, abide in peace where God would have you be. So when we deal with appearances that make us uncomfortable, fearful, or anxious, we do have a choice. We can continue in our woe is me struggle, or we can choose what Dr. Holmes and the Course in Miracles both offer. You can clearly and sincerely say, I can see peace instead of this. Say this with me. I can see peace instead of this. So let us now choose to see peace instead of chaos as we go into our meditation. So I ask you now to please just seat yourself comfortably, close your eyes, relax your body. Feel how you are sitting and notice how comfortable or not you are. And if you need to, please make whatever adjustments that you need. Now take a deep breath and hold it for a count of 3 and then release. We're going to do this 2 more times. Deep breath, release. Deep breath, release. Or why not? One more time. Deep breath, release. Now just continue breathing normally and focus on your breath. Notice your body, your chest rising up, going down. And as you continue to breathe, start glancing. We're going to start glancing and taking an inventory, so to speak, of the appearances in your world that seem to create anxiety or fear, no matter how great or small these things are. Perhaps it's the election, the pandemic, finances, health, or relationship issues. Maybe it's fear of fire or power outages. Maybe job or household issues. No matter what, bring them forward. Not to dwell on them, but just to acknowledge their presence. Do not fight them. Just let them go. I want you to set those challenges aside for a moment. And now, focusing on your breath and your eyes closed, imagine that you are holding a snow globe in your hands. Shake the globe. Shake it vigorously, counting to 10 while you're shaking. Then stop shaking. Watch the chaos of the snowflakes in the globe. Watch the globe as chaos. The globe is your mind. The snowflakes are your thoughts, your fears, your anxieties. And when you stop shaking, watch them silently descend to the base of the globe. They slow down, gently settle at the bottom. Peace, peace and quiet. This is the quiet of your mind. In this stillness, continue to focus on your breath. In, out, in, out. Focus on the stillness, on this lightness of being. Know that your breath is the breath of eternal life essence. Every breath is divine. Your thoughts are pure, relaxed, peaceful. You are in the Holy of Holies. Feel the divine presence You are held in the hands of the beloved. You are loved unconditionally. You attract love. You radiate love. You are light. Your brilliance radiates the world. This is your truth. You are a beautiful manifestation of Spirit, God, divine source. The only language of Spirit in you is love. The knower within you, the divine intelligence in you, knows that all the appearances and fears and anxieties outside of you are illusions. They are illusions. They are created in the language of the ego, which is fear. So now focus on Spirit, whose language is love. Return to love and say, I am willing to see peace instead of this. Let's say this 2 more times. I am willing to see peace instead of this. I am willing to see peace instead of this. For the next few minutes, let us sit in silence. Let us sit in silence and focus. Focus on Spirit. Focus on this willingness to see peace instead of this. Whenever fears enters the mind, go to Spirit. Please continue focusing on your breathing with your eyes closed. And listen as I read the words from Turenne, author of From Anxiety to Love. And she says, anxiety is a separation from source. The mind is very powerful and never loses its creative force. It never sleeps. When feeling anxiety or fear, feel the feeling. You are never alone. Invite spirit in your thoughts and speak these words. Divine Spirit, I am willing to look at this with you. I am willing to bring this to you. I am willing to let the miracle inside me help. End of quote. Divine Spirit, I am willing to look at this with you. I am willing to bring this to you. I am willing to let the miracle inside me help. And now, please take one more deep breath and slowly release it as you open your eyes and return to your environment. Namaste. This concludes our meditation. So please stay tuned for today's lesson, a very special treat from a professional singer, songwriter, entertainer, performer, joy bringer, Deidre Francois, presenting her musical talk, A Patchwork of Different. Thank you.